Yes, sir. Okay, prep zone game of the week. Yeah, put your headset on, please. Okay. The Bommarito prep zone game of the week presented by McDonald's. Yeah, we're ready to have a kickoff. All right, we are live here at Pattonville Stadium on the kickoff from Kirkwood, and the Pirates get it across the 25 to 26-yard line. Hello again, everybody. It is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. Kevin Pulley with Demetrius Johnson, former NFL star. DJ, how does it feel? We are here for high school football at Pattonville.
You know, this is going to be a very good game tonight because you got two historic programs. Very good. Kirkwood is a great program. Pattonville is a great program. It's going to be interesting because Kirkwood lost, well, Pattonville lost about 15 players last year, some key players, and I'll get into that later on.
All right, so it'll be first down and 10 now for the Pirates. They'll be in the dark jerseys, dark pants, the green and black for Pattonville. This is running to the right side, getting some room over there, still on his feet. That's Sanderson. He's down that right side. He's going to go all the way. And it's a touchdown. 73 yards on the run.
Wow.
How about that run on the right side from Sam Sanderson, DJ?
That's the way to open up a big game, baby. Give it to the young fella, take it to the house. Number 24, Sam Sanderson, does a great job getting the ball, great blocking, right on the sideline. He was able to take that baby to the house and cash it in. Oh, my goodness. If this side's going to start, we're in for a long night.
No doubt about it, DJ. We're just 18 seconds in, and he's in for the touchdown, just like that. The Pirates on now for the extra point. And the kick is up, and they miss it to the left. So, just like that, Pattonville jumps on top down the right side with Sanderson.
No doubt about it. When you look at the blocking of this Pattonville team, they do a very good job having created a nice running lane for Sam Sanderson. He gets the ball and shows some excellent speed, breaks that baby down the sideline, big fella. They couldn't catch him. The young fella took it to the house.
No doubt about it. And DJ, of course, coming into this game, Kirkwood's been very solid on defense. They're ranked number 3 in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch large school poll. So just like that, Pattonville off tough. And they're 3-1 on the season. Their only loss of the season coming to Hickman High School, and that one on a late field goal. So Pattonville set to kick off now, and they're up 6-0.
Well, you know, Pattonville had an opportunity to win state, you know, just a year ago. So they're coming off a very successful year. And what you do, you create a culture. You create a nice culture of being able to compete and play at a high level. This is expected out of the Pattonville football team to be able to play at a high level.
All right, so Pattonville ready to kick it off just like that. 18 seconds in, they're up 6-0. And here's the kick. It'll take a bounce. Fielded now by Kirkwood Massey. He'll bring it up, and Massey will finally be taken out of bounds at the 36-yard line of Kirkwood, and that's where the Pioneers will have it. Massey, of course, an outstanding player who has already signed, DJ, to head to your old alma mater, the University of Missouri.
Yeah, and let's look at these teams. When you break these teams down, Kevin, when you look at this Pattonville team, they lost 3 outstanding players. Ellaby, quarterback, Charles Shelton, wide receiver, and David Ellerson, a safety. But you know what? You got Macklin coming back from Kirkwood, who's one of the best receivers in the area.
All right, so first down and 10 Pioneers. They'll operate with their outstanding quarterback here, Cooper Wise, who's already thrown for 10 touchdown passes this year through the first 4 games. This time, they run it to the left side, and on the run this time, their outstanding running back, Martez Jones, for a short gain.
Martez Jones does a great job getting up there because when you look at what Pattonville defensive line does, they string it out. He had to show some patience, but when he saw the patience, he was able to explode up for a nice little game.
They spotted at the 42. It'll be second down now and 6. This is Cooper keeping this, and he will get a first down for the Pioneers.
Hey, Kevin, when you look at what's happening with this team right here, Kirkwood is very explosive. They have the ability to make plays. And think about it. You got Maurice Massey, wide receiver. You got Macklin, and you got Ferguson, who's a heck of a defensive end, linebacker, a hybrid kind of guy who's got a lot of speed and can make things happen. This is going to be a very exciting game.
And they operate quickly, DJ, with the no huddle. This is the handoff inside. This one will be for a short gain. As a good play up front from the Pattonville front as they reacted very well to that run. Making that tackle up there was DeAndre James, the senior defensive lineman. Give him a gain of 8 on it. So it will be second down now for the Pioneers. Early going, and right now, Pattonville up 6-0. Here's a run to the right side. And they run that one with Stephon Cameron, the other running back. They have some nice running backs in that Kirkwood backfield, DJ.
No question. But Campbell, I'm liking the patience of the Kirkwood running back. The Campbell took his time, saw a nice little crease, was able to get a nice pickup.
Okay, it'll be third down and 7 as Wise will operate out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers for him. Wise gonna keep this one, and he'll be close. They're saying they think he got it. What'd you think? Do you think he made it?
Yeah, I think he made it, but what I appreciate is his decision-making process that time. He rolls to the right, sees nothing downfield that he feels comfortable throwing the ball. He puts the ball down, run for a first down, close to it. I'm thinking it's a first down. We will see.
We'll see what kind of spot he gets here.
What makes us different is kind of
And the officials appear they're going to, not quite sure if they are going to ask, they are going to ask for a measurement, so we'll see. DJ thinks he made it. We'll find out in just a few seconds here as the chains will come out. 9 minutes, 19 seconds to go. First quarter. Boy, first play from scrimmage. Sam Sanderson goes 72 yards down the right side for the score for Pattonville. We got to look to see if he made it, D.
What do you think? I think he got it. I think I got the eagle eye.
The eagle eye, all right.
I think he made it by an inch. What they say in a game of inches.
Look at the Kirkwood Pioneer offense. And they are being very, very meticulous about this marking, as they should. And DJ is correct. They have it.
That's a nice drive for Kirkwood. I mean, they needed something like that to sustain some of the drive they're going in, because when you get a team and you're on a home field and they come out and score against you immediately, you got to do something to kind of neutralize it and bring it back. This can be a nice drive for Kirkwood. They're making good decisions. They're running the ball, have not passed, not once yet.
How about this Kirkwood team, too, DJ? They open up the season with a big win over Jefferson City. That's over Jeff City. That's quite a way to get started.
Yeah, Kirkwood, I mean, but when you look at the tradition and the history of Kirkwood, I mean, a very good program, and I'm not surprised.
No doubt. Talking about, of course, Pharrell Shelton, head coach there. Here's a run to the outside. Wise going to keep this one. Cooper Wise, he'll get 4 on that for the Pioneers.
Yeah, good defense by Pattonville. They stayed at home. They faked the handoff to the running back. Wise keeps the ball to come around. Pattonville shows very good discipline and knew that play was coming to make a nice play.
Talking about Cooper Wise, DJ, he's looking at Columbia University and also the Air Force Academy as possible colleges.
That's awesome.
Second down to the outside. Good run there. This is Macklin, and he has a good run. DJ was talking about Macklin in the opening.
You see what Macklin did on that play, Kevin. He was very smart. He's got so much speed, but he had to get rid of that edge. The man coming from the outside had him contained. He goes inside, dip inside, and bounce it outside for a nice gain.
And a first down for Macklin as he gets it to the 22. And, of course, he's the cousin of another famous Macklin, which we well know from Kirkwood.
No question about it. Jeremy Macklin was a great player at Kirkwood. Now he's got his relative playing.
Wise is going to throw this one. And it is caught and dropped. Or we're going to say incomplete now.
Wow, that was close that time. I think they called it complete and said he was down.
I think you're right. They are going to say it's complete.
Wow.
So it's going to give the Pioneers the first and goal now from the 2. Check that, the 1. Wise will keep this, and he's not going to get in. Good play up front there from Pattonville. As Sean Brooks, the second on the tackle, number 4 for the Pirates.
Yeah, that's a nice play right there. I mean, staying at home, being very stout up front for that defensive line of Pattonville.
So second and goal now, and we get a flag here. And let's see. It's going to be a false start against the Pioneers, so that'll back them up.
Yeah, in this situation, Kevin, you don't want to make mistakes. That's one thing you don't want to do because she had first and goal from the 1-yard line. Now you bag up to like the 6-yard line. It makes it a little more difficult.
Second down and goal from the 6, as DJ said. 7:32 to go. First quarter action. The Pirates of Pattonville up top 6-0 on an early touchdown from Sanderson. Here's the give up the middle. Again, the call going to Cameron, Stephen Cameron. He'll be stopped short.
That's a nice play by Montez Jones. He comes up and make a nice play. Number 4 gets on the submarine and just bring him down. Excellent play.
So third and goal now for Kirkwood. Wise checking with the sidelines, checking over with head coach Pharrell Shelton. 19 years in the Kirkwood program, 4 years as the head coach. Going to the left, and Wise gets in for the touchdown.
That's nice.
Wise just took it off the left side, just was determined to get into the end zone, DJ.
That was a nice play by the quarterback, Wise. I mean, I'm thinking he's not going to make that corner and get around, Kevin, but sometimes it just takes determination and desire to get in. He had both determination and desire to get into the end zone. Makes a nice play. Good job by Wise.
And he truly is a multiple threat player. They're talking about Wise. As you get a look at him on the sidelines, he can certainly run it and he can throw it. He's thrown 10 touchdown passes, and he can certainly run it as well, as we see here. So Kirkwood comes back in their first possession to tie it right now, 6-6.
Yeah, that's a nice recovery from Kirkwood to come back and tie this game.
And now the extra point. This one is missed, partially blocked. And so just like Pattonville, Kirkwood misses on their extra point attempt. So we're tied at 6.
And you have an excuse for high school special teams, because special teams is a valuable part of the game. However, when you think about the time that you really have on the field, coaches, they have to do an outstanding job in balancing time and working with special teams. But special teams is a key factor of a game, and you got to be able to kick field goals and extra points. If you're going to win a championship, you better believe your kicking game is going to play an important role in winning those.
And I know you've talked about that so many times, and as you said, when you get in the district, you get into sectionals and the championship games, everything tightens up. So those extra points, that special teams play is key, as you said.
Anytime you ever have an opportunity to come away with some points and put some points on the board, you got to get it. field goal, extra point, whatever it is. You got to have, an effective special teams to do that.
So Caleb Berry set to kick it for the Pioneers of Kirkwood. We're tied at 6. He gets a long kick, puts this one in the end zone for the touchback. And so Pattonville will start from the 20. So fireworks right from the early going here, DJ. Sanderson, and it's interesting too, he came into this ball game for Pattonville with 11 touchdowns. First play from scrimmage, he goes 72 yards. He's at 12. He's only 2 behind the leader in the area in touchdowns through the first 4 games.
Yeah, well, what you need to make a statement if you're at home and you're Pattonville. When you look at Kirkwood, there are a lot of returning starters. Pattonville lost a lot of starters. Their leader on offense, the quarterback, Ellaby, he left. However, you got to put someone else, what they say, next man up. And that's what's happening tonight. Next
man up. So first down and 10 for Andre Webb and his Pirates of Pattonville. We're tied at 6. He'll throw this one. Well, actually, he's going to keep it on a run. A good run for Webb, and he gets a first down. Andre Webb, number 12, on the run for the Pattonville Pirates.
That's a nice play by Webb. Good decision making. Don't try to force it. Don't see anything down the field. Has the ability to make plays, and you saw he made it with his feet. That's what you do. Make great decisions. Don't throw the ball away. Get upfield. Good play.
Gain of 13 for Webb. First down and 10 from the 33 for Pattonville. Had some motion there. False starts there, right?
One thing about football you and I talk about all the time, Kevin, is this. Penalties kills momentum of games all the time. You got to be disciplined. You got to hold the water and be able to make good decisions. This right here can be very crucial for Pattonville because Kirkwood get the ball back in nice field position if that's possible. It can be a lot of pressure on Pattonville.
Let me ask you something, DJ. With so many teams, high school, college, and pro now going to the read option, and you have to get set. Are we starting to see more false starts all over the place now?
No question about it because it takes a lot of discipline.
All right, so 1st and 15. Now, this is Sanderson again, and he'll muscle his way for a couple.
Yeah, and you can see how the momentum went away from that first drive, the first series, because of a penalty. Penalties take you back, and it takes air out of your system. You want to continue to go downfield. However, you can't do it when you get penalties.
Sam Sanderson, DJ, 5'9", 180 pounds. He looks like he's put together pretty well.
Oh, yeah, he's thick. He's thick. He's got some athletic look and body on him.
Second down. We'll call it 12 now. Webb to throw. Webb looking. Webb under pressure. Webb rolling. Finally going to be taken out of bounds now. Webb showing some of his abilities to move around. Logan Lindsay chasing him out of bounds for Kirkwood.
Good coverage downfield by Kirkwood. Had all the receivers covered. Quarterback had no other decision but to run the ball. However, it was a holding on that play. But let me tell you, Kevin, when you're a good athlete and you're a quarterback, sometimes you do things that you shouldn't do, and that's scramble all over the place because you create opportunities like you just had, problems, holding, illegal man downfield, just various things can happen. But if you're a quarterback with athletic ability, you got to make the decision, make it fast, run or pass. That's what he needs to do.
Okay, so the Pioneers will decline the penalty, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and very long for the Pattonville Pirates. Andre Webb, the quarterback. Sanderson is outstanding running back there. Here he is. Webb on the run. This one's not going to go very far at all, and a really nice defensive play there for the for Kirkwood, as DeJohn Ewing making a nice play, number 58, as well as Melvin Simmons, number 5, on the tackle for Kirkwood.
Very good defense by Kirkwood. It showed a lot of discipline, stayed at home, took the pass away, wanted him to run the ball, did exactly what Kirkwood wanted him to do, run the ball for a short gain. Now they punting.
So Pattonville to punt. 4:56 to go, first quarter. We're tied at 6. This is going to be a short one, very short punt, and it will go out of bounds, and Kirkwood's going to get some great field position. They're going to start at the 43-yard line of Pattonville.
Yeah, and that's not a Pattonville situation normally. Their special teams are normally solid. It just kicked the ball. It looked like he missed the ball. I don't know if the wind took it out of his hand or took it out of the air, but he kind of missed the ball and was able to recover and kick it.
All right, so Cooper Wise and the Pioneers of Kirkwood will be in business at the 43 of Pattonville. 4:49 to go, first quarter. We're tied at 6, Pattonville and Kirkwood. Glad to bring it to you, Demetrius Johnson and Kevin Play, the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. Wise going long down the field, and it is just out of the hands of his receiver, and that was William Lee.
Oh, my goodness. William Lee, young fella, you got to bring that in, baby. That was a beautifully thrown pass. Lee was able to run underneath it, just dropped it. I like the pass. Execution was excellent. He's got to finish the deal.
So second down. Good throw there. He's showing he has that touch, Wise.
Really nice poise in the pocket. Really impressive. I mean, wasn't rattled at all. Stood back there and threw it downfield.
Second down this time. He's going to keep it himself, Wise. Wise, a good run on the left side. Wise still rolling and finally out of bounds. What a good ride. Good run there from Cooper Wise.
It's amazing how you make a mistake sometimes. The ball bounce out of your hand, bounce right back up to Wise. When he was trying to do the read option, it falls out of his hand. He picks it up, take it downfield for a nice gain. Almost take that baby to the house. Boy, he shows some nice speed. He don't look like he's as fast as he really is, but he's really getting down the field.
A gain of 28 for Wise. First down and 10 now from the 15. Throwing for the end zone, touchdown! Kirkwood, as this time Lee makes the catch.
Yes, sir, young fella. Make the play, baby. Big-time players make big-time plays and big-time games. That was a big-time play, and I like it. He goes right there, sees the opening in that zone area. It settles right there, Kevin. What they show me is maturity. Being able to just hook right into that open area, throw the ball right there to him, 6 points. Kirkwood, cash it in, baby.
All right, so William Lee hauls it in. The pass from Cooper Wise from 15 yards out. Kirkwood, this time the field goal is through and good. And they extend the lead, or they make the lead, take the lead now, I should say. 13-6 is our score at the 4:33 mark here of the first quarter. Kirkwood leading Pattonville.
And this is what we expect here. We expect two teams playing at a high level, very good tradition. They can make plays and to be consistent. Now, this is my asterisk. I always put an asterisk by a situation. I'm going to put an asterisk by this series with Pattonville. They have to respond to this Kirkwood team. If they don't respond in this drive, getting the ball, they may be in trouble because Kirkwood can score. Mm-hmm. And you see how easily they can score and make things happen with the loaded athletes they have on this Kirkwood team. And Pattonville can be in trouble if they don't stop. If Pattonville does not score on this series, it can be a long night for Pattonville.
All right. So the Pioneers go 3 plays, 43 yards. They score, and they now lead it 13-6. So Caleb Barry gets set to kick from his 40. This one will go in the end zone, and so he has a deep leg there. And so Pattonville, he's putting him on the 20 all the time.
Yeah, and he's got the wind in his back. Mm-hmm. So it makes it a lot easier to kick that baby.
All right, DJ, we'll come back. Well, we're at the 4:33 mark, and our score is 13-6. It is Kirkwood leading Pattonville. You're watching the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. We're back to the action here, and this is Sanderson For Pattonville, not much room at all this time as he goes right into the middle of that Kirkwood defense. Not much room, DJ.
Yeah, and you can kind of see this Kirkwood defensive line. I mean, they're licking their chops, big fella. They said, okay, the big dogs, we bought not to let the little dogs eat. They are getting up the field and stymieing that line of Pattonville.
Nate Jones and company in on the tackle for Kirkwood. So the Pirates, no gain for Pattonville. We'll give them a yard. Let's mark it at the 21. We'll call it 2nd and 9 now. Webb out on the field and almost intercepted as he tried to throw it underneath and couldn't get it in there. Pass was intended for Sanderson, couldn't get that one in.
And what needs to happen, the quarterback Webb, he's got to throw the ball with some confidence because he seems like he's very hesitant in throwing the ball. And that could be because of the wind, too. The wind is blowing right at him. It's making this a nice gust of wind tonight, so it's making it difficult. So I can see the apprehensiveness on his part of throwing the ball because he's throwing it into the wind.
3rd down for Pattonville. Webb under pressure. Webb down the field, and it's caught at the 40. This was going to go all the way for the Pirates, and they get in for the touchdown. Reggie Oliphant with the score.
Sir. Yes, sir, big fella. That's what you do, baby. You respond, and you respond quickly. That's a good play. Now, a lot of times, discipline got to be there, Kev. The quarterback is scrambling. When the quarterback is scrambling like he's going to run, your defensive backs must maintain their discipline and stay back. D-backs come up, receiver continue to float downfield, quarterback Webb sees him, throws it to him, he takes that baby to the bank, cash it in for 6 points. That's the way to respond, Pattonville, the Pirates.
And they did. They must have heard you, DJ, when you said this is a key possession for the Pirates.
No
and
question about it. And they stepped up to the plate.
The extra point is right through, and we're tied at 13.
That's what I like. It's like a heavyweight fight, baby. Two the big fellas right there in the middle of the ring, right on the P, and going toe-to-toe, blow-to-blow. I'm liking it.
So Pattonville coming right back. A nice scramble from Webb, and he found Oliphant down the left side. And like you say, DJ, that scrambling around freed him up, and he was able to make the grab.
Yeah, and that's normal. That's normal. A lot of times when a quarterback is scrambling around, the defensive backs lose their receiver because they want to come up and thinking they need to be a part of the tackle. Only thing they have to do is stay disciplined and keep that receiver in front of you. He gets right behind the defense. Webb throws the ball downfield. Good recognition on Webb's part to recognize his receiver is wide open, throws it to him, walks in the end zone for 6 points.
And as you say, Pattonville coming back, responding well after the nice possession and play from Kirkwood. They come back and they tie the game up. .3:23 to go, first quarter action. Both teams have gotten on the board 2 touchdowns each and 2 missed extra points. So bouncing kick's going to be fielded by Kirkwood at the 18.
Oh, he's
Up
out.
the middle with a strong run. Still on his feet. Finally taken down as a good run up the middle from Cole Johnson.
Oh, my goodness. I thought he was about to get some gold, baby. Cole was getting some gold. I thought he was going to get some gold. He almost took that baby to the house. And it seemed like he just tripped up. But I'm telling you, that's a nice return by Cole Johnson.
Sure was. The middle really opened up. So first down and 10. Once again, good field position, DJ, for Kirkwood and Cooper Wise. Up the middle, good run. Still on his
man.
feet. Another run.
Man.
Martez Jones, the second.
Oh, man. That was nice. Cortez Jones does a great job. Martez Jones does a great job. He gets hit, Kevy, gets up, and maintain his balance. Almost take that baby to the bank to cash it in. Great balance by Jones.
A gain of 24 from the 27. Now this time Jones won't go any place. There's a fine defensive play up front for the Pattonville Pirates and led by number 51, Terrell Sanderson, the junior, making a nice play.
Nice play by Terrell Sanderson. He gets up and make a nice play. Bam, pops him right in the back and bring him down. That's a great play by Sanderson.
Call it a loss of 2 on that. Second down now. Wise throwing this one, and this one is complete. And a good catch there from Maurice Massey. We talked about Massey making a nice catch there for Kirkwood.
Well, Maurice Massey, I'm telling you, folks, he talking about a special receiver. Kirkwood got some special receivers, Macklin and Massey. They can go get it. They can go and find the ball in the middle of the night, baby, with no lights. That's how big-time receivers they are.
Third down and 5 now for Kirkwood. They swing it outside and too far as he tried to get that one to Jones.
What I like about that call, Kevy, is this. You're saying you're the head coach at Kirkwood, and you're saying, guess what? Our athlete is better than your athlete. We're going to throw it out to Jones. You're going to be one-on-one with a linebacker or a safety. I believe Jones can beat you, and that's what happened. Just missed the ball. It would have been very interesting to see the results of that play if he catch the ball.
And they're going to go for it here on fourth down, DJ. This is Wise. Swinging the pass and incomplete as it went off the chest there of Lee. And there is a flag down. You see what the penalty is.
Well, I mean, they're changing, so it looks like it's going to be against Kirkwood.
Yep, holding call against the Pioneers. So Pattonville will take over on downs. They'll have it. And we have a timeout. Pattonville will take a timeout. So DJ, we'll get some thoughts here about that, and we'll do that after our break. We'll take a break. You're watching the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. Okay, first down and 10 now for Pattonville. They start at their own 22. We're tied at 13, and a nice defensive surge up the middle. Good play from the Kirkwood front four. Coming up there, Aljai Carter making that one. Aljai Carter making the tackle.
Yeah, Carter makes the tackle, but you got to give credit to Arvo Ferguson, that hybrid. He's that hybrid defensive player who can make plays. I mean, he's so athletic. You can play him at a safety. You can play him at a linebacker. He's quick. He's athletic. I mean, Ferguson is a guy that can do it all defensively, has the ability and the speeds and the quickness and the strength to just make a play and change the game by himself.
DJ, of course, talking about Orville Ferguson, number 15, who's already, Barry Odom has signed him to be a Mizzou Tiger. This is Webb throwing down that left side too far. And so we're talking about those Pioneers. Barry Odom has had some success with a couple of them already with those early commitments.
And you're right, and that's good, because Barry Odom, I think he's changed the kind of the atmosphere at the University of Missouri. You know, he's got folks feeling good about Missouri, got the players, and has made a concerted effort to come into St. Louis and make St. Louis a priority. That's what Missouri have to do and is doing with Barry Odom, because in the past, Kevin, Texas was Gary Pinkel priority. But if you look at the history of Missouri, they've always had success when they've gotten kids out of the city and the state of Missouri, and particularly St. Louis. So this is a result of them getting kids out of St. Louis to go back to the University of Missouri to be a part of the Tigers program.
And as you so well noted, DJ, and know, after the last season where he was only able to get one player from the area. He's so excited
Well,
about
I don't think they got one player last year. They got no one last year. You know, for 2 years, the University of Missouri wasn't able to get any players.
This is Webb under pressure. He's running, and he loves to do that. Goes down the field. Can't complete this one this time as he was trying to get that one to Vicario Upchurch, number 3, and it was incomplete.
You know what's impressive? Why I'm impressed with the quarterback, Webb. He's throwing that ball in a gust of wind, and he's throwing it pretty good down the field, and that wind is coming right toward him, so he's throwing it to it and still doing a very good job throwing it. That's impressive.
So Pattonville set to punt. Maurice Massey back for Kirkwood, and it's blocked. The ball is blocked, and it goes into the end zone, and it's going to be a safety for the Kirkwood Pioneers. They'll pick up the 2 points.
Boy, I talked about special teams play. I talk about how coaches in high school don't have enough time, a lot of time, to emphasize it. But if you're going to win football games, and if you're going to be a powerhouse, productive football team, Kevy, you got to have a good special teams. Your punting, field goal games got to be solid. Great punt block by Kirkwood.
And it's been tough, and we've seen it. Like you said, we've had 2 missed extra points, and now safety, so a block from the block punt.
And special teams, Kevy, anytime you get an opportunity to do something positive on a special team, that can be the turning point of a game. And you got to look at that. Special teams are so huge in the outcome of a lot of games, particularly the kicking game.
So you see all the scoreboard just there, a 2-point lead now for Kirkwood, 15-13 our score, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. So the free kick coming up from the Pirates from their 20. So the kick will take a bounce, and it'll be picked up by Massey. He'll get it across the 50. So once again, good field position. The Pioneers have had great field position with every start.
Hey, you know what, Kevin? On that return, I'm thinking that the receiver going to take that Massey, going to take that baby up and get a great return on it. But you got to give number 19, Cameron Woods, credit. He makes a nice tackle coming off the block and cut down and smash down on that play. That was a great job by number 19, Cameron Woods.
All right, so first down and 10 at the 49-yard line of Pattonville is where the Pioneers will have it. 52 seconds to go here, first quarter. So Cooper Wise to operate from his shotgun. Hands it off on the left side. Good running room. And with a big gain and a first down over on that left side was Cole Johnson for Kirkwood.
Wow, that's a nice play by Cole Johnson. Kevin, he showed some explosiveness, man. He got it around that corner, baby. He put it in low gear. I will take that baby to the house.
Gain of 19 for Johnson. Gets it up to the 30. First and 10, Pioneers. Down the middle. Did it come loose? He caught it.
Wow.
First down catch. How about that one again, Massey on the catch.
Nice. That was nice. Whoa, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Go get the ball, young fella. Climb the tree. He climbed the tree, baby, and brought that down. Number 1, Maurice Massey, who was a big-time player that everybody is looking at, made a sensational catch.
Big catch for Massey. First and 10 from the 12 for Kirkwood. They're in business. Rolling to the right side, and a big hit. Big hit coming up from the linebacker spot on that play from the Pattonville Pirates. And that was Jatarius Battle Jr. coming up to make that hit.
And I like Cooper Wise as a quarterback. But Cooper Wise's decision better be better than that. Get down, big fella, before the big dogs eat you up.
Yeah. All right, we will take a break from the end of the first quarter. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's.
What time is that? Can I call you back? I'm doing a high school game right now. I can call you back. Okay, I can do that. How you doing, man? Remember, I'm gonna call you Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final Pattonville marching band on the eighth game.
So people know that you're still part of the team. Okay, big dog. Take care.
First down and 10. The Pioneers on the run up the middle. Strong run up the middle from Martez Jones, the second.
Hey, did anybody get a license plate number? Oh, my goodness. You're talking about the young fella was trucking up there in the middle. Kevin, he ran with emotion, and he ran with a passion. Oh, my goodness. Big-time run, baby.
Check. It'll be 2nd and 4. Make that 2nd and 4 from the 6 now for the Pioneers. Cooper Wise at quarterback. Hands to the outside. Trying to get.
Yes, sir.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Yes,
he did
sir.
get in there.
Yes, sir.
Martez Jones gets in.
Yes, sir. Get it in the end zone. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's how you get it. Great job by Martez Jones. He gets around the corner, Kevin, and he extends to get in the end zone. That was a great effort, man, to get that. I mean, that just took, like I said earlier in this touchdown, determination and desire. Great play.
So right now, Caleb Barry is on for the extra point.
Yeah.
And the kick is good.
Hello.
So Barry gets through the uprights, and extends the lead, 22. Let's check in now on the sidelines now with Raina Ray. Raina.
You guys sell targets. What exactly is a target, and how important is that to an athlete?
So our targets are built for long snappers as well as centers, and quarterbacks being, the big deal on the field. So basically our targets kind of set apart because we use windage and elevation lines and a high visibility system, so you can watch your throw, or when you're snapping, that your ball's going dead on. It's exactly where it needs to be. And you can really improve your efficiency by knowing where you're hitting on the target when you're throwing at it, so that you can really work to correct the mistakes that you're making and get to be dead on if you're not already.
That's awesome. And what makes yours different from others?
So kind of like I stated, most targets and things that you throw out there that you have for the backyard and for training and for training facilities, they're nets, they're things that you're throwing at, and it's just for the sake of throwing at them. Well, we saw that, and we saw that there was kind of a gap out there of, you need to be throwing at something that's helping you improve, not just something that's in the way so the ball can stop. So with that target and with watching where it hits in regards to the windage and elevation lines, knowing that you're high right or low left or anywhere in that area, kind of where you're throwing, and then you can work with people to, different coaches and whatnot to help explain what's going wrong and be able to, transfer that information efficiently.
Awesome. Real quick, where can we find you? We got to get out of here.
So you can get us anywhere that Shutt Sports sells their equipment, through any team dealers, Elite Football Academy in Chesterfield, the St. Louis Naturals Baseball Association around here, or our website, deadonsports.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Luke. Back to the game. Back to you guys.
And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Pirates of Pattonville. Kirkwood leading it now, 22-13. And first down run now for the Pirates. And it will bring up 2nd down from the 31. No gain for the Pirates. This is Webb. And on the carry, for a nice pickup for the Pattonville Pirates was Sanderson for Pattonville. .10:20 to go, second quarter action. It is Kirkwood leading it 22-13. This will be 3rd down and 6 now for Pattonville at their own 37-yard line. Webb with a first down and a very good run. A gain of 18 for Andre Webb. So talk about their run up the middle there, DJ, from Webb. Here's a run on the outside now. Still on his feet is Webb. Webb with a good run before he's finally taken out of bounds. Andre Webb, the Pattonville quarterback. Webb and these Pirates continue to come right back and answer the response every time from the Kirkwood Pioneers. Big game. And a first down inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal now for the Pirates. And Andre Webb gives it to Sampson. He keeps it himself. And he'll pick up yardage, getting it to the 5. Andre Webb, number 12, the quarterback for the Pattonville Pirates. 8:54 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 9-point lead for the Kirkwood Pioneers. But right now, the Pattonville Pirates are on the doorstep with the 2nd and goal now coming up. Now they sprint out the quarterback, and this time Sanderson will keep it. He goes right up the middle, and he's into the end zone, and he has the touchdown. Sam Sanderson. They go Wildcat this time, and he takes the snap and takes it up the middle. His 2nd touchdown of the night. So now, Jake Vitale on for the extra point. He'll try to make it 22-20, and he does. Right through the uprights. Cuts the Kirkwood lead to 2. 22-20 with 8 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the second quarter. A look over on the Pattonville sidelines. Hope you're enjoying the action here tonight. With Demetrius Johnson, I'm Kevin Pulley, and you are watching the Bommarito Prep Zone presented by McDonald's. The Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. So a lot of scoring in this first half as both teams answering and responding to one another. And Vitale will get set to kick to the Kirkwood Pioneers. He's been kicking it away from Massey. That's who Kirkwood would love to have return this kick. Still in Burgett. And he will pick it up. Well, check that. That's Massey now. Maurice Massey working the right side. Getting some help, and he's finally driven out of bounds. Over on the stop was Jack Chieti for Pattonville. So they get the ball out to the 40-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Pioneers of Kirkwood. 8:17 to go.
Hey, Andre, do you guys hear me?
And it's 22-20.
Oh.
This is a run to the left side. And on the carry that time was
Andre,
Cole
do you guys
Johnson.
hear me?
And Johnson.
It's Robert, just making sure the mic
pick up
works.
yardage for the Pioneers.
We good?
First and 10 now for the Pioneers, DJ, as they're operating from their own 46. This is Johnson again on the carry. You talked about his speed. He's really has some nifty moves over on that right side.
Yeah, but the thing that I can appreciate about him is his patience. He has the ability just to take his time, and when he sees an opening, he explodes through that opening with a great speed.
Has that ability to wait for the holes to open up.
Yeah, and that takes, courage, because you don't know what's coming on the backside, and it takes a lot of patience and confidence in your offensive line.
Third down. Up the middle for a first down on the carry, as Martez Jones will get this one and gets the first down. He's had himself a nice first half here.
Yeah, Martez Jones has been the workhorse for Kirkwood in his first half. I mean, he's really just banging in there and making things happen, getting down the field.
So Martez Jones gets it up to the 42-yard line of Pattonville, and so Kirkwood is in business again. They check with the sidelines, does Wise. And they hand off up the middle, and this one's going to be shut down. Not much going this time, as they try to go with Johnson again, but not much room. Good reaction from the Pattonville front four that time.
Number 27, Donovan Prop, does a great job in coming up and just bam, smacking him right in the middle. That's what you want your linebackers to do, come off and make a nice play.
Second down now for the Pioneers. They go up the middle, short gain. Pattonville defense kind of responding this time to those run up the middle now, DJ.
Yeah, and you see what I'm liking about this Kirkwood team is they've really shown some really patience. They like that high-powered offense, but they've been very patient on this drive.
So third down and 6, Pioneers operating from the 38. And we have a timeout on the field. And we'll check down with Raina Ray.
I've got Matt, the owner of Elite Sports. Matt, you've been supporting Friday Night Lights since its inception. Why?
Well, we just love, part of our mission is we train athletes from little bitty guys and then all the way up through, collegiate professional athletes. And this is pretty much the purest form of football. So anytime you can get to be out here and see guys that you train and watch them do what they would love to do and be a part of that and support it and get them some notoriety and get them on television, get them online and support them. It's just a great opportunity to support football.
And one of the great things about Elite Sports is that you train even in the off season. What's that like for these guys?
Yeah, so pretty much come January, a lot of the higher level guys in St. Louis are guys that are starting to rise guys will start their all-season regimen, and they're looking to get better in their skill development by position. We work the speed, agility, and strength through our performance training program, and then we have kids that do 7-on-7 and lineman development programs with us as well that help hone more competitiveness, that helps our kids compete in the spring, whereas in other states down south where they get to play spring ball, our kids don't. So we provide an avenue for them to compete against other kids from around the country.
All right, brag a little. Tell me about a couple success stories real quick.
Well, we got a lot. I mean, we've been fortunate to have a number of guys go to the NFL, but tonight, Maurice Massey, Cooper Wise are two kids that spent a lot of time in our program, and we're really happy to get to see them. And old Caleb Ellaby that was out here running the field at Patton for many years.
I know you could go on, but they're shouting for me to get back to the booth. Matt from Elite Sports, back to you guys in the booth.
Just another weather report. It's looking
DJ picking up that first down now for the Pioneers. Wise. Up the middle, this is Jones. Jones with a good run. Ooh. He's got a first down and a whole lot more.
Yes, sir, baby. You're looking to see what Mack truck hit you. Number 4. Oh, my goodness. That's your guy, Kev. That's your guy. I'm going to have to call him the Mack truck. Oh, my goodness. He ran over the defender coming up trying to tackle him. That was a big-time run, a big-time play. Oh, my goodness.
Strong run, and 2 flags down, DJ, was the officials will sort it out here. Got a personal foul. Looks like we got a block to the head, and it's going to be a first down for the Pioneers of Kirkwood.
Yeah, and they saying, I guess he struck the guy at the head with the helmet. Yeah, that's going to be a 15-yarder because they're trying to be very conscientious of going with head blows. With a lot of concerns with that, going up top to the head with helmets.
All right, so first and goal from the 5 now for the Kirkwood Pioneers and Cooper Wise. Wise checks in with the sideline, and Coach Farrell Fletcher. Here's a good play, good defensive response right up the middle that time as Hayden Lazier, number 2, and with some help.
Yeah, but what happened on that play right there, the ball, the coordination of that whole sequence, that whole play was messed up. The ball was snapped high. The quarterback didn't have an opportunity because Montez Jones was going to get the ball. Montez Jones was going to get it. He was not able to get the ball. Quarterback has to keep it and lose a yard or 2.
So it's a loss of 2 for Kirkwood on the play. It'll be second and goal now from the 7. Inside Jones this time, nowhere to go. And again, a solid play that time. Up there again was Lazier, but flag does come in.
Yeah, I don't know what the play is going to be, but I tell you what, that's an interesting play. They got holding on Kirkwood, but that's an interesting play, Kevy. They're running that almost like a draw counter. The quarterback is going to the left. The running back is going to the left action, but then he's countering back like a draw play to the right. Boy, it's really interesting. You don't see that happen too often, but that's a very interesting play, how they're running their trap. They're coming back like a draw trap and running it and disguising it as if they're going to go to the left. It's a real unique way to run a counter.
What do you think about the reaction that time from Pattonville to that draw counter?
Well, it started up front with the defensive line and maintained the integrity of the line, and that took away the play.
Backs him up to the 16. It'll be second and goal from the 16 now for the Pioneers of Kirkwood. We're at 4 minutes and 27 seconds. They lead it 22-20. Wise gets it to Massey. Massey, where the ball comes loose. And it looks like Kirkwood got it back.
Woo! They dodged the bullet, big fella. They dodged the bullet.
Someone made it in there from Pattonville with a nice strip to knock that ball out of Massey's hand.
Hey, athletes who's very athletic, Kevin, sometimes do a lot with the ball, but you got to secure the ball. Particularly coming inside into a lot of traffic, you got to just maintain and make sure your priority is holding on to the ball.
Okay, so third and goal from the 3 now for Kirkwood. think they'll come back with the counter trap draw play this time? DJ?
Well, my man Montez is not there.
Okay, they hand off the outside, trying to get some yardage and no place to go. Great surge coming up there from Pattonville, and one of the defenders that came up, Donovan Pratt, number 27 up there, as there was no place to go that time for Cole Johnson.
And you got to give them credit. The one thing the Pattonville defensive line did that time, they maintained the integrity of their line. Watch how they maintain it, Pam. You come up and you make a play. Great job by Pattonville.
Caleb Berry on for the field goal. This will be a 30-yarder, and we get a whistle. And Pattonville got the timeout in time.
Yeah, and that was good coaching. You got to give Pattonville coaching staff credit. On that play, if they kick that ball, it's going to be too many men on the field. So they had to call the timeout. Give Kirkwood credit, too. Kirkwood put a lot of pressure on them, hoping that they could catch him in that situation.
They even run to hurry up on the kick, huh? All right, we'll take a timeout with our score. It is Kirkwood leading Pattonville 22-20. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's.
You know I like to keep it saucy. That's why I love McDonald's new glazed.
Hey, Andre.
They're sweet, like me.
Oh, thanks, Grandma. Ooh. Ow.
And spicy, too, like me. Who invited you?
I don't think so.
Not in that jersey.
Introducing McDonald's Sweet and Spicy Honey Barbecue Glazed Tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand-tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
And Caleb Berry set to kick off now as we get another timeout here. This time coming from the Kirkwood side. Kirkwood wants to discuss it here. We'll take a break. 22-20 is our score.
If your superpower is making pizza disappear, then you've got to try Papa John's new Italian Hero Pizza, featuring a creamy Italian sauce covered with epic portions of pepperoni, salami, Roma tomatoes, onions, banana peppers, and topped with 4 delicious cheeses. About the only thing it doesn't have, artificial flavors and colors. Get a large Italian Hero Pizza for just $10. Download the Papa John's app or order at Papa John's.
Action with Demetrius Johnson, Kevin Pulley here as Kirkwood and Caleb Berry set to attempt a 24-yard field goal. It is up, and he makes good on it. Nice kick. Extends the lead to 5 now, 25-20 our score with 3:20 to go here in the second quarter, DJ.
Now, that's what I like, execution. I truly like that execution by Kirkwood. I mean, they took a timeout, a 30-second timeout, rush their special teams on, and not allow Pattonville to get ready. That was a really smart play by Kirkwood. And great job, great execution, and field goals, special team, kicking game is so important in terms of having a great program.
And as you said earlier, you just talked about it with those special teams. They turned things around. Give Kirkwood credit. They had that 1st and goal from the 5. They were driven back to the 16, but they still were able to manage to get a field goal out of the series.
Yeah, and you want to, anytime you get an opportunity to get some points out of a series, you want to take those points. If it's an extra point, I mean, if it's a field goal, whatever it is important. Anytime you get it and take advantage of it. Great job by Kirkwood and excellent execution in that series.
So Caleb Berry gets set to kick. Short kick, very short. Is it onside? Ball is tipped up, and Kirkwood is on it. There is a flag down. Did he get the 10 yards, DJ?
I was trying to figure out, did that ball go 10 yards or not? And it's going to be interesting. I don't know if it went 10 yards.
Now we'll see. I think you're right. I don't think he did get the 10 yards.
No, it couldn't have gone 10 yards because they called it against Kirkwood. So it didn't go 10 yards. But I thought, wow, I don't know. Because if it went 10 yards, the ball is live up in the air, and you can run into the guy if it goes 20. In fact, you can go down and block and knock the guys out the way. Even if the ball don't go 10 yards, you just can't touch the ball.
Just can't touch it.
Yeah. So I see why Coach Farrell is questioning the officials. So I don't think it went 10 yards. That was the problem.
And, of course, the hope there is that your opponent touches it and muffs it, and you get control over it.
But when a ball is kicked like that in the air, you can't fair catch the ball. You can't fair catch kickoffs.
So Pattonville will have the football. They'll have a first down.
Yeah, and it looked like on that, Kevin, it looks like they called it unsportsmanlike. I mean, they give him a 15-yarder on that.
Yeah.
So something happened was almost like an unsportsmanlike penalty on it because they gave him a 15-yard mark off that. This is huge right here for Pattonville, and Pattonville got to take advantage of it, particularly when they got the win in their back, and they got to be aggressive.
This is Webb now. Hands off, and Sanderson up the middle for a short gain.
Oh, man, that's a nice defensive play. When you watch the line of scrimmage, in order to take advantage of the line of scrimmage, you want to see shifty. Kirkwood didn't move. I mean, they stood up there and stood stout, and that defensive line said linebackers plugged in there. Good job by Kirkwood.
2nd down and 7 now for Pattonville. They give it inside again. Sanderson on the carry. And some good defensive play. The linebackers of Kirkwood, and, of course, getting some help there from Ferguson as well to make that play.
And you know what I'm surprised, Kev? I would think with the wind in their back, you would think Pattonville would take more of a chance when the wind in their back to throw it because they was throwing earlier with Webb he was facing the wind, and they threw the ball. I'm throwing the ball. If I'm if I'm Pattonville, I'm going to throw the ball with the wind on my back.
All right, we'll call it 3rd and 5 now from the 37 of Pattonville. And we get a whistle here. See what will be the call here. It's going to go against Pattonville. They're going to back them up. So it's a delay of game call against the Pattonville Pirates.
Well, what you see right here, Kevin, is now I'm going to see the mentality of Coach Steve Smith, who I really like as a coach of Pattonville, has done a marvelous job. He has the ability to throw the ball down the field. Let's see how aggressive he can be in this series.
3rd down, inside, up the middle, and on the call that time, Webb actually keeps that one. And it'll bring up 4th down now for the Pirates.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I didn't like that call, and the reason why I didn't like that call was conservative. I'm not going to be conservative against a very explosive team. You got to take chances and try to, be aggressive and get the ball downfield.
All right. As Vitale gets set to punt, he'll punt this one. This was going to be returned, though, by Macklin. And Macklin will be taken down pretty quick by Nolan Cobb Jr. on the tackle for Pattonville.
Nolan Cobb Jr. does a great job making a play on a very explosive Macklin because this Macklin kid got some wheels. I mean, he can turn it up and turn it down quick, but he comes down, Cobbs, and make a nice play. Great job by Cobb Jr.
So 1:15 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down and 10 now for the Pioneers from their 17. Wise rolling out and throws. It's intercepted by the Pirates, and a big interception. Making that grab was Haydes Lazier. He's made some tackles before, and Lazier on the interception.
Oh, man, the senior linebacker, 6'3", Hayden Lazier, stays at home, stays really patient Read, recognize, and react. See the quarterback, he read the quarterback, he read, react, interception, put him in a great position. Now let's see how aggressive Pattonville could be in this situation.
And DJ, that is the first interception of the year for Cooper Wise of Kirkwood.
Show you how very disciplined he's been with the ball.
This is Sanderson. Nice run up the right side for a nice game for Pattonville.
And let's see if Pattonville be aggressive. They got to get lined up, Kevy, and they got to be aggressive. You cannot not put points on the board.
They have a timeout left. Rolling outside. Sanderson in the end zone. Touchdown! Sam Sanderson scores from 6 yards out.
That's
Pattonville takes the lead.
That's what I'm talking about. The young fella, the little big man, rushed and got it in the end zone. Great job kicking that baby on the outside, bouncing it out. He had great vision and explosion. Watch how he bounced it out. Now this is good vision and great speed and explosion getting into the end zone. Big time run by Sanderson.
How about Sam Sanderson? Big run, and is all set up by that interception, DJ.
That's nice, big fella. I'm telling you what, you're supposed to take advantage of turnovers, and Pattonville did it.
This time, the Pirates are going to go for the 2, as they look like they're going to operate out of the Wildcat this time with Sanderson. He'll keep it. Sanderson gets in and gets the 2 points.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, you know what, man? I love to see coaches who play aggressive. And you better believe Steve Smith played aggressive in that series. Excellent execution by the Pirates.
Some play. How about Sam Sanderson scoring his 12th touchdown of the season? Goes in and gets it.
And that's what you want. You want to be a competitive team. You want to play hard. You want to do all the things you got to do to win a game. And when you get an opportunity to take advantage of someone else's mistake, you got to capitalize on it. Pattonville did exactly that. Take advantage and watch how the young fella bounce that baby outside and take it to the house. And it's just smooth in the end zone, young fella. That's how you do it.
So Sanderson gets in, and now Pattonville, who you would think they were just kind of trying to catch up the entire half, DJ, they got an opportunity to go in at the halftime leading.
And that's what you want. Anytime you get opportunities, you better take advantage of them.
And they have really brought this crowd to life here, too, at Pattonville Stadium as they lead it now, 28-25. Vitale set to kick. And he kicks a line drive that will go in the end zone. And so Kirkwood, it'll be a touchback, will have it at the 20 with 43 seconds to go.
I'm assuming Kirkwood is not going to try to be aggressive with 43 seconds throwing it to the wind. I'm assuming they're not going to do that. I'm Kirkwood. I take a knee, get out. You're down only 3 points. This is still a game. This is anyone's game. 43 seconds to go. Go in, make your adjustments, and come back out. It is a new game.
If you're Kirkwood, you have to feel like you've been able to do some dominating in this half, but it's been the quick strikes of Pattonville that have always answered the response.
You're 100% right.
So they're going to run it up the middle and trying to push the pile for some yardage as the clock will run. Kirkwood actually does have 2 timeouts left as we're under 30 seconds to go here.
And let me get back to your point. You're right. If you look at the numbers, Kirkwood has dominated. But opportunistic, that's what Pattonville has been taking advantage of opportunities.
Absolutely, and that probably will be our last play. Well, we're at 13 seconds. But again, you have to go back to the interception too by Lazier, DJ, that really set things up for the
Well, when you make plays, you got to take advantage of the plays. Lazier makes a play, and the Pirates take advantage of it.
All right, so Kirkwood will continue to run it, but here is Martez Jones, who will run out the first half. And that is the end of the first half as Pattonville responds, comes back, and they will go into the halftime locker room with a 28-25 lead. And we will take a halftime break, and we will come back with the Papa John's halftime summary and all the statistics. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's.
If your superpower is making pizza disappear, then you've got to try Papa John's new Italian Hero Pizza. Featuring a creamy Italian sauce covered with epic portions of pepperoni, salami, Roma tomatoes, onions, banana peppers, and topped with 4 delicious cheeses. About the only thing it... If your superpower is making pizza disappear, then you've got to try Papa John's new Italian Hero Pizza. Featuring a creamy Italian sauce covered with epic portions of pepperoni, salami, Roma tomatoes, onions, banana peppers, and topped with 4 delicious cheeses. About the only thing it doesn't have, artificial flavors and colors. Get a large Italian Hero Pizza for just $10. Download the Papa John's app or order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza.
I know a thing or two about chicken, and I love these new honey barbecue glazed tenders. Maybe because they're sweet, like me. He's just gonna love this. Adorbs. Or maybe because they're spicy, like me.
Thank you for the sweater.
You're welcome.
Introducing McDonald's Sweet and Spicy Honey Barbecue Glazed Tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand-tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
Has it started?
I'm here.
One time, is it game time? One time, is it game time? One time, is it game time?
Hi, I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation.
At Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, we specialize in sports injuries, shoulders, knees, ankle injuries, neck and back pain, also headaches, personal injury. Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, giving you a competitive
I'm here with Jim from McDonald's.
All right, Kevy, I need you to pitch down to Raina with the McDonald's representative. Kevy. He took his headphones off. Hey, Kevy. Kevy. Pull that mic down. I'm here with Jim from McDonald's. McDonald's is one of the major sponsors of the Friday Night Lights. Jim, I've been driving past McDonald's lately and seeing a lot of construction going on. What is going on at McDonald's?
So at McDonald's, we're in the process of modernizing all of our restaurants. Over 220 McDonald's just in Missouri. We're actually adding kiosks to the lobby. We're offering table service to our customers, curbside service, as well as we now offer Uber delivers for our customers. It's a great time at McDonald's.
It sounds like a major upgrade from something that was already pretty fantastic.
It is. It's a great time.
And what do the kiosks in the lobby do?
The kiosks are for our customers that want to go up and they want to place their own order. So you actually have the TV screen and you actually can place your entire order. You swipe your credit card, you sit down at the table, and we deliver the food to you.
Wow. Not only does McDonald's sponsor great high school events like this, I hear that McDonald's is really big on education as well. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
We are. We love all of our employees. And to show that, we actually are offering a new program called Archways to Opportunities. And with that program, you only have to be with us for 90 days and you can get a scholarship every year for $2,500. So this is our way of showing how much we value our employees and their education.
So you're saying as long as someone's employed with McDonald's, McDonald's will give a $2,500 scholarship to them every year they're employed?
Every year, yes.
That's pretty fantastic. Wait, though, there's more fantastic going on at McDonald's because I know there's a lot going on with the food at McDonald's. What's that?
We have really two new exciting items. One of them is our fresh cooked quarter pounder patty. It's hot and fresh, cooked to order, and it's never frozen. So it's a great product. I would love all you guys to try it.
And I was asking you ahead of time, and you said that historically it was frozen and then cooked and ready when somebody came, but now that's different.
Correct. Now everything is cooked fresh to order, and the patties are never frozen.
All right. And the other one, you said there were two of them?
Is the new hot and spicy buttermilk crispy tenders, which is an awesome product too, and it's great for sharing.
That just sounded good when I heard it. I got to try that. Well, Jim, I know you have to get out of here. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Thank you to McDonald's for doing all that you do. Keep up the good work.
You got it. Thank you.
Thanks. Get out of here. You did fantastic. Get out of here. We're back with Matt from Elite Sports. And Matt, you were talking about some of the players earlier that you help. Profile one of them for me right now.
Maurice Massey is a young man that actually just transferred to Kirkwood to play his senior year, and he's an excellent wide receiver, big, rangy guy who's about 6'3.5", 6'4", 200 pounds, is going to the University of Missouri. We've been training him since he's been a freshman in high school, and excellent athlete who's got a rare ball catching and tracking ability that will project really well at the next level. And there's no secret why he had colleges from all across the country coming in to see him, but he's a long, lanky guy that can just track the ball and make the big play when necessary.
How's he grown from beginning to now?
Oh, it's interesting. He was like a little smaller version of himself. You could tell right away that he was going to be special, and he's really worked his butt off with some of our coaches. Coach Justin Gage, who's an 8-year former NFL player who heads up our receiver program, worked extensively with him and learning the tricks of the trade, and this will be great to see him progress to this season and then onward into college.
Great. What's his number? Because we're going to watch him.
Number 1.
All right, number 1. Watch him the rest of the game. Matt from Elite Sports. Back to you guys in the booth. That's our profile. That's our profile from Elite Football Academy. Back to you guys in the booth.
I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation.
At Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, we specialize in sports injuries, shoulders, knees, ankle injuries, neck and back pain, also headaches, personal injury. Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, giving you a competitive edge.
You know, I like to keep it. You know I like to keep it saucy. That's why I You know I like to keep it saucy. That's why I love McDonald's new glazed tenders. They're sweet, like me.
Oh, thanks, Grandma. Ooh. Ow.
And spicy, too, like me. Who invited you?
I'm your grandson.
Not in that jersey.
Introducing McDonald's sweet and spicy honey barbecue glazed tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
Accuracy is something that is developed. It is a unique set of skills that we really build from the ground up, whether it's footwork and then positioning, but understanding where the ball needs to go and how to get there. So these targets allow us a variety of drills that we can create and drive home the importance of understanding to be accurate and what it means to be accurate.
Dead on targets has definitely helped my accuracy on and off the field. We come in here every day and throw to the targets, and I can definitely see my growth over the years.
The dead-on sports target helps me personally as a long snapper by giving me an area to snap to and a target to snap to where there's no room for error, and I know that if I'm perfect in practice, I'm going to be perfect on the field.
The dead-on targets are really essential to our daily training here in elite football. We have, we see a wide variety of athletes from little bitty guys that are just starting their journey as football players, learning how to become an accurate thrower.
Precision, consistency, accuracy. That's dead-on sports.
If your superpower is making pizza disappear, then you've got to try Papa John's new Italian Hero Pizza. Featuring a creamy Italian sauce covered with epic portions of pepperoni, salami, Roma tomatoes, onions, banana peppers, and topped with 4 delicious cheeses. About the only thing it doesn't have, artificial flavors and colors. Get a large Italian Hero Pizza for just $10. Download the Papa John's app or order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
All right, welcome back to Pattonville Stadium for the Bommarito Prep Zone presented by McDonald's. With Demetrius Johnston, I'm Kevin Pulley. DJ, what was the first half we saw as we see this kickoff here now? Big move here, and that first tackle didn't stop the return from Cole Johnson, but a good return.
I must say, we ain't pulling that now. Okay, here we go. No, I got the handheld mic and having a good time, Kevin. That's what we doing, baby. This is football weather, Kevin. Football weather. I'm loving it.
It's finally started. That's right. First down and 10 for the Pioneers. And a quick throw is incomplete as they tried to get the ball over the middle. And we have a new quarterback in here, DJ, for Kirkwood. It looks like Cameron Nasijej.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wondered, did anything happen?
To Cooper Wise.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So second down now as the quarterback will step back in there. Nesage will be back in there. He's a sophomore quarterback. Hands off to the right side, and this is Macklin trying to go back, and boy, is he taken down for a nice loss as Reggie Oliphant, who scored a touchdown this game, makes a big tackle for Pattonville.
I don't know if we have a replay or not, but I'm going to tell you something. The person on that play that did an outstanding job was Darion Robinson, number 50 for Pattonville. He does a great job in stringing that play out. That's what you want. You want someone to string that play out, and he does a great job stringing it out, forcing the running back to redirect himself and go the opposite way and make not get a good pickup on that. That's a great job by number 50, the outside backer.
So to see it's back at quarterback, sophomore quarterback, or it's not. Actually, Cooper Wise back in there, DJ. We don't know what happened on that.
I have no idea.
But Wise back in there. And Wise wants to throw it and throws it away. And looks like Steve Smith is asking for intentional grounding.
Yeah, he really is. He's very animated on the sideline. Coach Smith, I really like him. If you meet Coach Smith personally, man, he is a great guy, a passionate guy, and he's done a great job in really turning this program around. It was interesting. One of the last winning coaches of Pattonville was Don Greco, a gentleman I played with the Detroit Lions.
That's right.
Don was a great coach over in Pattonville. Steve Smith played for Don Greco.
In the 90s.
Exactly.
Right?
So he saw some of the things that Don Greco did as a coach, and he mirrored some of those things. So, and duplication is always flattering.
And Coach Smith, I think it's safe to say he bleeds green and black, right, DJ?
Oh, my goodness.
Pattonville.
Oh, man, that guy, he is passionate about the Pattonville Pirates.
So it will bring up fourth down, and the punt coming from Kirkwood. It's going to be fielded by Upchurch for Pattonville. He'll get a short return, and he'll be taken down by William Lee for Kirkwood.
A couple things I like to see right now. If Pattonville can kind of take control of this game, Kevin, they got to be aggressive. And what I'm going to do, if I'm Pattonville and I'm Steve Smith, I'm going to be very aggressive. I'm going to make plays. This is an opportunity to kind of take control of this game and get a nice direction of where you want to go if you're Pattonville.
So first down and 10 for the Pirates. They'll be operating from their own 49-yard line. Quarterback Andre Webb back in there. Webb down the left side, and
man.
just out of
Yes,
the
sir.
hands. There's a nice tip.
Yes,
Good coverage
sir.
over there
Woo.
on that corner on the outside over there from Mason Page over there.
I love seeing Kevy. Great defensive back work. Man, that was a great play by number 20, Mason Pace. He saw the receiver. I'm thinking the receiver's going to beat him, and the ball was thrown perfectly. But Mason Pay does a good job in reacting on the ball, knocking it out the air.
Second down, they give up the middle. Nothing doing this time as they tried to get the quick hitter up the middle there with Sam Sanderson, who had a big first half, and he gets a short gain out of it.
Yeah, and we talked about Steve Smith being aggressive. He came out and threw the takeoff pattern right off, and that's what you want to do. You want to be aggressive and continue to throw the ball down the field, do things. Don't be conservative. I mean, you're in this game to win, not to tie.
All right, so it'll be third down, and we'll call it 11. Ball at the 50. Here's Webb. Webb's going to keep this one. Webb on his feet, getting good yardage and a big first down for Pattonville.
Yes, sir, young fella. That's what I'm talking about. Webb got some great explosion, and I guess he had a great opportunity watching Ellerby, the former great quarterback who's now playing at Western Michigan, do those kind of plays and make plays happen. Good decision not to throw the ball downfield and be aggressive and get down the field and run it. Great job.
First down and 10 from the 34. This is Sanderson. Sanderson pulling some Pioneers along the way with him for a good game for Pattonville.
Yeah, that's a nice run by Sanderson, Kevy. He showed a lot of patience. He saw a little opening. Did you see the explosiveness of him getting up through that little small crack? That's just good play, good running back play, and good vision by Sanderson.
Sanderson picks up 5. 2nd and 5 now for the Pattonville Pirates. They lead it 28-25. 9 minutes, 7 seconds to go, third quarter. This is Webb. He'll keep it, and he'll get close to the first down. He'll be short, though. So we do know that Pattonville, DJ, they can certainly go to the ground game themselves, and they can control the game on the ground, eat up clock as well.
And that's what you're seeing right now. I mean, they're controlling the line of scrimmage. And that's when your offensive line is doing a good job in taking control up front.
Third down and 3 from the 27. They go up the middle. They get the first down. Again, talking about that control, and they get it done there with Sanderson and company.
The running backs are running with a little more oomph. I mean, they're saying, and they making things happen when you think they're not going to happen. That's impressive with these running backs. It's very rare in this game that we've witnessed one of the Pattonville's running backs get in the backfield and go down easily. I mean, they are really doing a good job running the ball.
First and 10, Pattonville from the 22 of Kirkwood. Sanderson going strong, off tackle. Sanderson still on his feet. Inside the 5. So Sanderson, a big gain of 16 for Pattonville.
Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you what, folks, this young man is running. He's bringing a hard. Look at this. Watch this here. Stiff arm. Get out of the way. Look at him. Get out of the way. Oh, my goodness. He's still trying to take it to the house. That's what I'm talking. That's a big-time run, baby, in a big-time game.
Here's Sanderson going inside, moving the pile, getting it down to the 3 on the 1st and goal.
Sanderson was looking at his offensive line. He said, big dogs, let the little dog eat. That's what he's doing, and they're letting them eat. They are blocking up front, doing a great job in turn and changing their line of scrimmage. When you want to make something happen, change the line of scrimmage and watch what the big dogs up front are doing from Pattonville.
looking at those splits, DJ, of the offensive linemen of Pattonville. They are really close together now.
Yeah, and what that does, it narrows that gap so linebackers can't shoot up to the gap, but it tells you they have a lot of confidence in their offensive line when they can narrow those gaps and bring everybody in. They bring everybody in, but they believe their offensive line is better than the defensive line.
That's Demetrius Johnson. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone presented by McDonald's.
You know I like to keep it saucy. That's why I love McDonald's new glazed tenders. They're sweet, like me.
Oh, thanks, Grandma. Ooh. Ow.
And spicy, too, like me. Who invited you?
I'm your grandson.
Not in that jersey.
Introducing McDonald's sweet and spicy honey barbecue glazed tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
All right, 2nd and goal now for the Pirates. They're in business, moving the football. This is Sanderson, and Sanderson hit quickly. Strong surge up front from Kirkwood. As coming up to make that hit, number 6 was Mollett, and he also got some help from the linebackers on that play.
Oh, that's a nice play by number 6, Mollett. He comes up, and he kind of submarines underneath and takes everybody out. That's what you want to do. Just submarine, just use your body, take everybody out. Good play by Mollett.
3rd and goal now from the 3. Sanderson inside. Sanderson, touchdown! Pattonville.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Young fella, you're getting it done. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Sanderson, you're a big-time player. That's what you do. You get the ball, take it in the house. I mean, under no circumstances where he's going to be stopped. And he was not going to allow anybody to stop him. Does a great job. Not only that, but keeping his feet moving, Kevy, and pushing the pile in the end zone.
3rd touchdown of the night for Sam Sanderson. Vitale on for the extra point. It's up and through. And so now Pattonville really extending that lead. They take it to 35-25.
And you know what? That's how you do it, Kevin. When you want to take control of a game, start with the running game.
Yes, sir.
If you can get that running game going, Kevin, that takes a lot of pressure off you. Not only that, it wears down the defense, and it takes a lot of time off the clock. And to give you the chance, it's kind of like a fast break team, and you go 4 corners, you slow it down. That's equivalent to 4 corners in football and in basketball by running the ball. And what we call that is taking the air out of the ball.
And they certainly have done it, DJ. A lot of credit to the Pattonville offensive line. They really took control in that last drive.
I mean, it really did, and that's what you want. I mean, Coach Steve Smith has to be just raving over his players and what they're doing, because he's got to be excited about what he just saw and witnessed. His offensive line, when people thought losing all the players from Sheldon, Ellerson, and Ellerby, thinking, hey, man, we may not be that good, it shows you the ability and the competency and the coaching ability of Steve Smith of Pattonville.
Pattonville answering the call. Vitale set to kick off. Last time we saw a bit of an onside attempt. Let's see what he does this time. It's going to be, they're going to kick this one again, DJ. Apparently something happened here. You can definitely see they're making an effort not to kick the ball to Massey, DJ. They don't want him handling the football.
Well, that's Mad Massey. You give him the ball, Maniac Massey. He can take that baby to the house at any time he touches it. And they smart. You don't have to show, your strong prowess by kicking it to one of the most powerful and explosive young men in this Metro East area. Kick it away from him. You're trying to win. You're not trying to do anything else. Look at this, man. You're talking about just work. Look at the young fella keeping his feet moving, getting it to the end zone. That's effort, determination, young fella. Get in the end zone for 6 points.
Well, trying to tackle Sanderson by the legs just doesn't work, does it, DJ? I mean, you can't – those powerful legs. Here's this kick from Vitale. This one's going to be picked up now by Johnson. He's going to pick it. Tries to cut back. He'll work the outside before he's finally taken down that time. As check that was Cole Johnson on the return.
Cole Johnson showed a lot of speed on that play. I'm thinking he's going to get caught right as soon as he get the ball. He was able to arc with the run and then flatten back out and still get a decent gain on it. Watch this here, man. Watch his speed. Look how he arc, whoop, and turn it up, whoop. I'm telling you, that speed, man. That's just born speed.
So first down and 10 from the 41 for the Pioneers. They trail by 10 now as it's 35-25. Pattonville leading Kirkville with 6:37 to go here in the third quarter. The handoff. This is Jones as he goes upside for a nice run for the Pioneers.
What I've been impressed with both of these teams, the running back. The running game has been just really good, folks. They've been able to bounce it outside, show a lot of patience, quickness and explosion by both running backs on both teams. So
Big first down for the Pioneers. They have it 1st and 10 now at the 40. And we get a whistle here. I'm sorry, I think I said first down action was a gain of 7. DJ was 2nd and 3, but now we get the whistle here. And it's going to be a false start against Kirkwood, so that's going to back the Pioneers up here.
And one thing coaches always tell you, penalties kill drives. You know, you got to stay disciplined. You got to stay within what you do and just be disciplined.
A lot of credit to this Pattonville defense because this is an explosive Kirkwood offense, and the last 3 series, they've been really able to slow this team down here. So
they've been able to stick with them, and I've been impressed with this.
There's a run up the middle for the Pioneers. Still on his feet as Martez Jones fighting for yardage, trying to get it all back.
Yeah, as much as I've been bragging on the Pattonville running backs, Martez Jones is doing an outstanding job running for Kirkwood. I mean, he's getting hit. He's not letting the first tackler bring him down.
They hand off again. This is Jones again. Jones with a strong run. Martez Jones trying to heat up here.
Hey, didn't he look like a conveyor belt? I mean, you know how conveyor belt, when you put something on it and it keep moving. I mean, 2 of the defenders come and hit him low, and he went right over top like he was on a conveyor belt trying to get checked out at the line. I mean, that was a good play.
So we will take a break in the action here, or actually we got the penalty against Kirkwood. Another false start.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of mental errors that Kirkwood is having. Now, Macklin, the receiver number 2, tried to get a jump. When he tried to get a jump like that, Kevin, to me it tells me that they were going to try to throw to him because he was trying to get off the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 now. Or actually make that 1st and 15, I'm sorry. He'll mark the ball at the 43-yard line now of Pattonville. Wise time. Throws down the middle and just incomplete. Trying to get that one to Cameron Mason that time.
That was a good matchup. You put Mason against a safety or a linebacker, he can beat that all day. I like the matchup and I like the adjustment that Kirkwood made, just didn't make the play. But that smart adjustment, when you see that kind of matchup, you got to go after it.
2nd down and 15 now for Kirkwood at the 43-yard line of Pattonville. Quick throw from Wise. That one just out of the hands. He's tried to get that one to Macklin real quick, couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, and it's like Kirkwood when the penalties, Kevin, they get a nice roll and they get some penalties. And we talk about taking away your continuity and the rhythm of your team. Football is rhythmatic. I mean, it's just a rhythm. You get like a dancer and, you know, an ice skater or whatever. It's got to be rhythm. When you knock the rhythm off, sometimes it's hard to get back into the flow.
So 3rd down and 15 to go. At the 43, Wise, high snap. He's going to roll. Wide still. Now he unloads it, and just incomplete. Trying to get it to Massey. It's incomplete.
Well, that play was an interesting design. They rolled Wise as if he's going to run it. And the discipline that was shown by this Pattonville secondary was amazing. A lot of times when the quarterback rolled like that, he tucked the ball under his arm like he's about to roll out, but the defensive backs never left their receiver, showed a lot of discipline and stayed back. He was trying to draw him up and throw the ball downfield. Great discipline by Pattonville.
All right, Cameron on to punt now for Kirkwood. Gets this one off. It's going to be fielded. And still on his feet with it. Upchurch with it. And Upchurch finally going to be taken down. Now Johnson has the football, but they're going to say Upchurch was, well.
Wow,
fumble. What they're going to say.
Woo.
No, Johnson did recover it.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Cole Johnson, I guess he took the ball right out of the hands
I have no
of
idea.
Upchurch.
I hope we can get a replay on that one. Sometimes when you're trying to get extra yards, it can get careless like that, and they stripping the ball. That's a good strip by Kirkwood. This is huge.
This is huge. This would give the Pioneers a first down from the Pattonville 14. I thought Upchurch might have been down, DJ, but apparently not.
Yeah, it seems as if the ball came out. We couldn't really see it. Hopefully we get a replay, but we couldn't see it. But the official says that, here you go. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he's trying to get through it. Can't see. Yeah, it came out. That's a good call.
What a play by Cole
That was
Johnson.
a great call, yeah. A great call by the officials. And that was a good effort. That was a good effort by the return man. However, sometimes you got to go down. But when you're going to be that aggressive, you got to hold on to the ball as tight as possible.
Hold on to it, yeah, trying to get that extra yardage, and that was some play. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone presented by McDonald's. We'll take a break. And we are back here at Pattonville Stadium with Demetrius Johnson, Kevin Pulley, and DJ. What a turn of events there. Cole Johnson with a big turnover for Kirkwood. They have a 1st and 10 now at the Pattonville 14. So Cooper Wise. This is Johnson up the middle after making the turnover play for Kirkwood. He gets the carry and gets some yardage up the middle.
Yeah, it's a good way to reward a person who's working hard offensively, defensively, and special teams. Comes down and strip the ball, and then you hand it to him to try to get it in the end zone. And this is going to be a crucial series for Kirkwood. They got to put it in the end zone.
2nd down. Outside, this is Massey trying to make a move. And he's taken down. DeAndre James, number 66, up to make the hit on him.
And what I like about that play right there, I really appreciate everyone staying at home. Watch they stay at home and bounce it outside. Now, you see, although he missed the tackle coming from outside in, he forced it back inside to the pursuit.
So 1st down, goal. This is Johnson up the middle. Good hit. And boy, was he stopped. Some good plays up front there from Pattonville. Sean Brooks, one of the players, number 4, to make the hit. He also had some help from the interior lineman there of Pattonville and didn't get in.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what you want to do. You want to stop in that hole right there to pow and make the play. That was a nice play.
2nd and goal from the 3. Just under 3 minutes to go now here in the 3rd quarter. This is Johnson, and he falls down. maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's just a miscue. It's going to be that the play they've been running, Kevy, that like a draw counter. He was trying to take false step to the right and cut back to the left on like a delayed draw counter and just stumbled and fell.
So it'll be 3rd down and goal. Spot the ball at the 3 for Kirkwood. They're trailing it. Pattonville leads it 35-25. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hand off inside, up the middle. Jones in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
I think that's going to be holding, Kev.
So the hold could take it back. We'll get it sorted out here. And DJ's right. There's the hold against Kirkwood. That's a key play because that'll move them back to the 13 now. How important is it now, DJ, for Kirkwood to get in the end zone? Right?
I mean, it's really important because, Kirkwood, with all the power and all the ammo they got on offense, they got to score right here. And keep confidence. You can lose confidence in yourself easily.
And we get a whistle here.
Going back again.
Delay a game.
Oh. Now, I got to say, you can't do that. That's one thing you can't do. That's a huge mistake. You just get a holding penalty and take a touchdown back. Then you come out of a penalty situation and get a delay of game. You just can't do that.
How does that happen to D when you go no huddle like Kirkwood does?
You can't do it. I have no idea. It takes a lot of work to do that one.
So Kirkwood, 3rd down. Going for the end zone and couldn't get it as Wise trying to get the pass to Macklin and wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, but it looks like Kirkwood is going to go for it. I tell you what, that was an interesting route because when you got Macklin, he was trying to bring it bend it in like a post, but then fade it back out as if he's going to go for a corner route, try to get that ball to the corner.
So 3rd down, setting up Wise, throws it wide open in the end zone, puts it up, and it's caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Massey.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. That was a big-time play. Now, the defensive back, he had the ability to go get it, Kevy. I don't know if he lost it in the light or what, but Massey is a great receiver. He's a big-time player who can go get the ball. Watch this play here when it goes here. He throws the ball up. The defensive back look as if he's in a nice position. Oh, young fella, you got to go get that one. He was in a great position, but he didn't aggressively go for the ball. You got to go after the ball and go get it at his highest peak, and he did not do that.
How about Massey reaching back, DJ, to make that grab? Some play, outstanding play by the outstanding wide receiver for Kirkwood.
Well, when you got that kind of skill, that's what happens. I didn't even, it's just interesting how I didn't see if the defensive back lost the ball, but on the replay it shows the defensive back was in pretty good position, Kev, and went after the ball.
All right, so Kirkwood coming back here. And 35-32 our score. So they get set to kick off with Caleb Barry, who will kick it off for the Pioneers. And that was some play. Again, go back to the play of Cole Johnson, taking that ball out of Upchurch's hand. Again, we've seen some plays like that.
And folks, let me tell you something. That's very difficult to cover a receiver on an island by yourself, and he's got the wide side of the field, and he's very athletic and can go up and get it, because that was a very athletic play that Massey made on the reception of that touchdown by Kirkwood.
And here's the kick. This one going to be returned by the Pirates this time, and bringing this one back will be Oliphant, and he will get it across the 30 before he's taken out of bounds. You can see why Barry Odom has so much interest in. got that verbal commitment from Massey.
Yeah, I mean, he's athletic. And that's what the University of Missouri want. They want athletic receivers. And because they are an explosive offense, Massey fits right into that type of scheme that the University of Missouri loves to run. Fast-paced, going to get the ball.
All right, let's go down and check in now with Raina Ray.
We're here with the Daltons, the Farmers Insurance family of the game. Dad, introduce everybody.
The Dalton family here is made up of Derek, Max, Mom Colleen, and myself, James.
Now, you know, earlier I asked you if you had a child on the field, and your wife said no, but he's a teacher. Talk about the spirit at Pattonville.
The spirit here is great. If you look on our website, the motto of the school is diversity means strength. And so we really embrace the idea of people from all walks of life coming together for a common cause. In this case, for tonight, it's a football game. So cheerleaders, pep squad, marching band, players, coaches, teachers, families, everybody coming together to kind of support the team and show our school spirit.
Awesome. There you have it. The Farmers family of the game. Can we get a go Pirates?
Go Pirates!
Now that with Raina Ray, DJs, we saw a nice grab from Elijah Carter, number 5, the receiver for Pattonville.
He climbed up the ladder and got that one, baby. Threw it up in the air. He climbed up and got it.
So let's see how Pattonville responds this time, DJ. They have responded all night long to the Kirkwood Chargers here. This is on the outside. Samerson going again. Sam Sanderson down that right side, and he scores.
Yes, sir. Woo. Oh, my goodness. Did somebody get the license plate? Did somebody get the license plate? Oh, my goodness. You talking about making a play. Big-time player making a big-time play in a big-time game. Sam Sanderson, you're a big-time player. Oh, my goodness. It looked like some rocket fuel, baby. I don't know what that was. He shot out of that hole in 0 to 60 in no time and took that baby to the bank and cashed it in.
Sam Sanderson, 51 yards, DJ, his 4th touchdown of the night. Vitali's extra point is good. And speaking of always answering the charge, the Pirates have done that tonight.
Oh, they have, and you got to give credit to the head coach and the players. They're saying, okay, this stage is not too big for us. We don't mind playing on the big stage and playing with the big boys. You give us no credit. You guys have given us no chance. They're playing in our house. We're not going to let you come and embarrass us or take us out in our house. Great job by the Pirates. They have stepped their game up tonight and responding to the Kirkwood team and doing a very good job playing mano-a-mano, man-o-man, big boy football. Look at this. Watch it. Oh, my goodness. And watch how he put that baby in low gear and take, oh, my goodness. That's big time, baby. That's big time. Woo! You got to love it, folks. You got to love it.
And Sam Sanderson, depending on what has happened around the area, DJ, he came in only 3 touchdowns behind the leader. He has 4 tonight. So
well, I don't know what the leader's doing, but if that leader's anything like Sam Sanderson, oh, he must be special. Because Sam Sanderson, folks, he's putting on a show tonight.
All right, Vitali set to kick for Pattonville. He'll kick it this time. Massey gets it. They didn't want him to get the football, but he has it this time. Here he goes. And Massey taken down hard on the left side. They've been trying to kick it away from him all night, but he got that one that time.
I got to tell you something, folks. Massey, he got hit by number 2, Hayden Lazier. And I'm going to tell you, that's my hammer time hit tonight, baby. Woo! That was a big time hit. Watch this here, folks. He's going on that sideline. Watch this hit right here. Bam! Hammer time, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. Bring the leather.
And Lazier has a big interception in this game as well, too, for Pattonville.
That was big time hit by Lazier. Oh, I felt it up here, baby.
The hammer time hit. High snap. Here's Wise. Down the middle. Great catch over the middle by Massey, and he gets the first down.
Massey, show your hands, baby. Show the hands. Young fella, show the hands. That's what I'm talking about. That was a big-time catch in the middle of traffic. He did like a traffic officer, baby. He went up and got it. That's big time.
What about Wise hitting that window that time, DJ? He put it there, right?
Beautiful throw by Wise. Confident throw by Wise.
Pioneers get the receiver in the game just before the snap here. Here's Wise looking. Wise down the field and incomplete. Tried to get that one over to the side for Macon, that time incomplete.
What I like Wise's ability to elude tacklers and get out and still keep the poise and his head looking downfield, Kev, to see if there's anybody open. He's made some very good decisions tonight.
You can see, D, that he has a lot of confidence when it comes to Massey. He just figured, I'm going to put it up.
No doubt about it.
Massey will go get it, right?
No doubt. When you got great receivers and you got a great player, let him go get it. Let him make plays.
Second down now. Wise going to keep this one. Missed the hit. And picks up yardage. And moves the chains for Kirkwood.
And Kirkwood is responding by saying, Pattonville, anything you can do, we can do better than you. Like it. I am liking what we've seen in this game.
You get a sense that Kirkwood has some urgency here now. We'll take a timeout on the field right now. With the score, it is Kirkwood leading it 42-32, or excuse me, Pattonville leading it 42-32 over Kirkwood. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. And we're back here at Pattonville Stadium. Start of the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point lead for the Pattonville Pirates over Kirkwood. First down and 10 for Kirkwood. They're running up the middle with Jones, who gets 5 on the play.
You can see how Kirkwood, well, let's say you can see why Kirkwood has been good for so long. I mean, they don't panic. They're going to compete. And Coach Sheldon Farrell, he's going to continue to make the team compete.
2nd and 5 now from the 30 for Kirkwood. As Wise moves his receivers around. He hands it to Massey on the outside. Massey's got a first down. Maurice Massey, big night for the Kirkwood Pioneers.
Maurice Massey's nice. And when I say nice, that's the word of saying good. I mean, he's explosive, got great hands. I love his confidence. I love him wanting to be the playmaker and make the play. I mean, this Kirkwood offense is very talented.
First and 10 now at the 21. For the Kirkwood Pioneers, they go right up the middle for a gain of 5. As that time, Johnson on the carry.
And what you notice, neither one of these teams don't crack. You know what I'm saying? They just, something happened, they just respond. And that's very impressive.
2nd 2nd and 5. Kirkwood at the 16. This is Johnson. Johnson on the left side. Took a couple of hits and steps out of bounds.
Very impressive with the speed of Kirkwood. They have the ability, when the running back is running, and Pattonville force them to arc as they run. But they are able to arc as they run and still have the ability, Kevin, to get upfield. I mean, that's just fast, speed, and ability.
This is Kirkwood. There's the flag down as Jones will carry the football. There is a flag down. And again, talk about those running backs. You have Jones, you have Macklin, you have Massey, all in that backfield, a lot of speed. So it appears it's going to be against the Pioneers here, DJ.
Yeah, well, when you have that kind of speed, that's a lot of things you can do. And you can do the same thing you would do in a regular formation, but you can do it in different formation with a lot of speed.
So a false start here. Might be the third unofficially false start against Kirkwood now. We've seen some of those.
And we talked about when the hurry-up offense, I mean, sometimes it's just hard to get your players, stable on the line of scrimmage, making sure they're lined up right. And that hurry-up offense can put a lot of pressure on you in terms of penalties and lining up correctly.
3rd and 8 now from the 18 for Wise. They hand it off, and not much going as he gets this from the Jones. Flag comes in late. So we're starting to see more penalty markers come in now. Personal foul.
Oh, yeah. And what they saying, the defender struck at the head of the running back. That's what they're saying. I wish we could see that play. And what I find interesting on those kind of plays, Kevin, not like in the NFL or in college when they call guys get hit on the head, that they call spearing or targeting and putting guys out. I wonder what they're going to do in high school. Is that going to be something they start really looking at and putting kids out of the game? Because we've seen two of those penalties today, one by each team, and no one has been ejected out of the game.
That's right. That's the second one. That blow to the head. It'll be Pattonville football with a 1st and goal now from the 8 of Pattonville. Kirkwood 1st and goal from the Pattonville 8. And we get a whistle here. Now we're set. They swing to the right side. This is Macklin. And a nice tackle on that right side as Macklin was trying to turn the corner, but that time Reggie Oliphant, who's had a nice night, makes the tackle.
Yeah, and look like Macklin is hurt. I hope he's okay, Kev.
Hey, you don't like to see that. All right, we will take a break here in the action. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's.
I know a thing or two about chicken, and I love these new honey barbecue glazed tenders. Maybe because they're sweet, like me. He's just gonna love this. Adorbs. Or maybe because they're spicy, like me.
Thank you for the sweater.
You're welcome.
Introducing McDonald's Sweet and Spicy Honey Barbecue Glazed Tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand-tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
Has it started? If your superpower is making pizza disappear, then you've got to try Papa John's new Italian Hero Pizza. Featuring a creamy Italian sauce covered with epic portions of pepperoni, salami, Roma tomatoes, onions, banana peppers, and topped with 4 delicious cheeses. About the only thing it doesn't have, artificial flavors and colors. Get a large Italian Hero Pizza for just $10. Download the Papa John's app or order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza.
What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it?
I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehabilitation.
At Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, we specialize in sports injuries, shoulders, knees, ankle injuries, neck and back pain, also headaches, personal injury. Fit for Life Sports and Rehab, giving you a competitive edge.
And we are here at Pattonville Stadium where Kirkwood is on the move. They're coming up now with a 2nd and goal from the 8. They give inside Jones. Met quickly and shut down. A strong stance from the Pattonville defense. Jones with nowhere to go that time, and the surge led by DeAndre James, number 66, from his defensive tackle position. So now the Pioneers of Kirkwood will face a 3rd down and goal from the 5. 9:14 to go. It's a 10-point Pattonville lead. Good to see Macklin back in the game after that tackle against him. This is Macklin inside the 5. Macklin still on his feet. Macklin, he's in.
Wow.
Touchdown.
I don't think so,
You don't
Kerry.
think
That
he's
was a
in?
nice hit.
Trying to get the signal. And to say he didn't get in. You're there. You're right, DJ. He's just short by the nose of the football.
Wow. You talking about a good play. Oh, my goodness. I thought he was getting in, but that was good reaction by this Pattonville coming up and making a play. That was great.
So this could be it. It's 4th down and goal from the nose of the football for Kirkwood. They give it inside. Jones.
Oh, he didn't get it.
He's pushing.
He didn't get it. Oh, man, that's a great stand.
Didn't get in.
Wow, man.
Pattonville stops
Wow.
him. He's denied.
That's big time. That's big time. Woo! That is big time up front. Watch this, not this play here, but this is Macklin almost getting it. Watch this hit. Bow, bow. Oh, yeah, that's big time hits. And then they come back and do a great job in being stout up front and strong and not making an inch. Great job by Pattonville.
Sensational play from the Pattonville defense to deny the Kirkwood Pioneers from getting in. So they start at the 1, and they lead it by 10, the Pattonville Pirates. This is Webb, and he'll push the pile ahead for about 3.
I like the call. Be very conservative. You bagged up in the end zone. Give yourself a little time, get a little, safety, and make a play. Now you can feel a little more comfortable turning around or having your quarterback run the ball or hand it to the little workhorse in the back and just let him go to work.
How about that Pattonville defensive line and the stance? The defense overall making that stance there. 2nd down. And the man with the incredible night tonight, 4 touchdowns. What a run this time as he powers himself again on a strong run from Sam Sanderson. What a night he's had tonight.
Man, Sam Sanderson, that sounds like a record, big fella. I mean, that sounds like we singing a nice song. Sam Sanderson, give him the ball and get out of the way.
And we're trying to see if Sam got the 1st down. No, it's going to be short. Here we go. 3rd and 1 now for Pattonville at the 10. Sanderson gets the 1st down this time. That Sam Sanderson has had him tonight.
I'm going to tell you something, folks. This young man, Sam Sanderson, has bought his hard hat, his lunch pail, his water, and his oxygen mask. Because he's giving it all, baby. I mean, he is leaving it all on the field. And you know why they say leaving it on the field? Sam Sanderson is an example of leaving it on the field.
Brought more than his lunch pail, right?
No doubt about it. Bought a snack, lunch, breakfast, dinner, and whatever else he wanted to bring.
Said, in other words, he's going to work, right?
No doubt.
Here is Sam on 1st down. Short run this time.
A couple more first downs in this drive right here will make it very difficult for Kirkwood. But one thing about Kirkwood, folks, you better not ever count them out. This is a very explosive team. They can make plays, and they can do it fast. When you got Massey, Macklin, and Ferguson, oh, my goodness, anything can happen.
So second down now for the Pattonville Pirates with a 10-point lead. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And a solid, strong run again from the man of the night we've been talking about, Sam Sanderson, number 24.
And one thing you got to be, if you're Pattonville, a thing you got going for you got to win on your back. So if you have to punt, you can kind of assume if your punter get it off and get it that win behind it, it can be a nice punt and get some nice distance for you. But this is an asterisk right here, baby. You better put an asterisk by this play. And what's happening, the clock is running, but the 25-second clock wasn't running.
And now we get a flag.
Yeah.
Sanderson will get it across the 25.
And they're going to probably call it something offensively.
Sanderson trying to.
I don't know what he called. What did he call on that play? Let's see what the official call is. Look like some type of shift, illegal shift.
Illegal shift against Pattonville. We're gonna move the Pirates back.
Oh, that's vital. I mean, this game right here, Kevin, it stopped the clock, but it moves you back 5 yards. When you had a 30 short, now you're going to make it 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, something like that. Now you may have to roll out and almost put the ball in the air. But if I'm going to do what I did, I'm going to give Sam Sanderson the ball and get out of the way.
3rd down. It's caught at 11 from the 14. They give it to Sanderson now. We got a whistle, and we're going to get a false start here against Pattonville. That's going to back the Pirates up some more.
No doubt, and this ain't the time for Pattonville to start having a lot of penalties. They did a very good job minimizing their offensive penalties in this game. Now they bagging up, and this can be something. If I'm Kirkwood, I'm going to take my linebackers, I'm shooting them in the gaps because I don't believe you're going to pass the ball. I'm going to dare you to pass the ball if I'm Kirkwood, and I'm coming after you.
So that backs them up to the 9 now. 3rd and 14. They give to Sanderson, and Sanderson shut down as a nice tackle by Arvell Ferguson, the Mizzou recruit, makes the big play.
Yeah,
DJ.
we talked about you got Massey, Macklin, and Ferguson. Man, that's a triple threat right there. And guess what? Ferguson comes up big in a game and make a great play on a very explosive running back and bring him down. Great job by Ferguson. Watch this here. He stays home, get off the block. Boy, show some major strength and bring him down with one hand. Oh, wow, that was big.
6'5", 210. Here's the punt. It's going to take a roll. Massey wants to get it, but he's going to have to let this one roll out of bounds. And a nice punt.
Yeah, I mean, under the circumstance, bagged up all the way in your end zone, pressure, and to get it out with no return, that was an excellent punt.
And, of course, we hope you're certainly enjoying it. The Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week, presented by McDonald's. Bommarito.com, Missouri's #1 automotive group, and, of course, McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Hey, I told you, man, I went and got a double fish sandwich from McDonald's. Man, that fish, I did not know. That was a good fish sandwich, man. I'm telling you, folks, try a double stacked fish sandwich. I'm telling you, you'll like it.
Yeah,
it was, man.
Nice right about now.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like our Papa John's pizza.
Oh, yeah, we got to enjoy some of that at halftime. All right, here we are back to the action. And look at Jones still on his feet in a big game for Kirkwood.
That's nice. That's nice. And what I like about the play is the safe play. and you're letting your athletes make plays. It don't take a rocket scientist to know when you got great athletes. But look at the blocking downfield. You got to get solid blocking, and you got to have a great athlete. Pow, look at that. Knocks him down right there. Pow, like that. Look at that. Oh, bam. Pow. That's good running right there, man. I am telling you, that's how you make a play and want to win a game.
First down and 10, Kirkwood from the 18 of Pattonville. They trail by 10. It's a Pattonville 42-32 lead. This is Wise. In trouble, Wise. And now he's going to go down. Good reaction from that Pattonville defense, led up front by number 66. And that's DeAndre James. He's had him.
Yeah, right. DeAndre James, Kevin, has made some plays. But Wise going to make a wiser decision. When you in that situation, throw the ball away.
Throw it away.
I mean, athletes sometimes do things that normal people can't do. But sometimes those extraordinary abilities they have can cause situations like this. He should have thrown the ball out of bounds, got it out of his hand, got it away where he could come back and not start, with a deficit. You got to be smart in this situation and make the play, not to hurt your team, but make the play to keep your team in the opportunity to get in the end zone.
So the officials are discussing it. It is a loss of 5 yards on the play for Kirkwood.
And they took the flag up.
Flag was down. Let's see. They're going to, like you said, they're going to pick it up. And so the ball will be spotted at the 22. Now it's a 4-yard loss for the Pioneers. It'll give them a 2nd and 14 now.
And Kirkwood's can score fast, folks, so don't count them out because they can get in the end zone at no time.
We're under 3 minutes. This is Wise. He swings it on the right side. Macklin with it. Macklin goes out of bounds. That will stop the clock. He'll be short of the first down.
Wow, that was good. I mean, and you got to give Pattonville credit. Look like Long Williams. I think that was number 11, Kevy, who made that. Logan Williams, who made that tackle, coming up and making the play.
You'll remember last season, Pattonville defeated Kirkwood. It was the first time they had beaten Kirkwood in more than 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And and they play confident. They're playing with a lot of confidence, and that's what you got to appreciate.
All right, we'll take a break in the action. This is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's.
You know I like to keep it saucy. That's why I love McDonald's new glazed tenders. They're sweet, like me.
Oh, thanks, Grandma. Ooh. Ow.
And spicy, too, like me. Who invited you?
I'm your grandson.
Not in that jersey.
Introducing McDonald's sweet and spicy honey barbecue glazed tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
At Pattonville Stadium, 42-32 our score. The live action throwing for the end zone and incomplete as Wise was trying to get it down there for Macon. Good defense from Pattonville on the coverage.
Yeah, number 7, Webb, does a good job. He's also the quarterback with Pattonville and protecting that. And I was asking you, if they don't get a first down, do they go for it on 4th down or try to kick a long field goal because you're going to still need a field goal?
So they're going to go for it. Wise setting up, arm was hit, and it's going to be incomplete. Boy, it was somebody got a hand up in there and deflected that ball. Hit the quarterback's arm right on the release. Once again, the Pattonville defense really stepping up to the challenge.
That was a huge play by the Pattonville Pirates. Oh, my goodness. Can't see his number. Man, that was a huge play.
And we see them on the sidelines. They're having some celebration over there. It looks like it may have been Jatarius Battle Jr., number 34 for Pattonville on that. So the Pirates have it 1st and 10 now from the 20. And they run it to the left side with Sanderson. And they'll continue to eat up clock here as we're down to the 2:27 mark. And Kirkwood has stopped the clock. They take a timeout. And you are certainly enjoying and watching the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's.
I think you better say that again. Kevin, know how that.
All right, 2:28 and counting. Back to the action here at Pattonville Stadium, and the Pattonville Pirates moving the football by their impressive running back, who's just been sensational tonight, Sam Sanderson. 4 touchdowns in the night, and right now his team in control with the football, and just under 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Sam Sanderson, oh my goodness. He played a well of a game. Folks, if you had an opportunity and you witnessed this, you witnessed a great player tonight.
They hand it up the middle to Sanderson on 3rd down. At this point, the Kirkwood Pioneers don't have any timeouts. They can't stop the clock anymore. And so it'll be Pattonville Pirates football here. And they're letting the clock run down to 1:20 as we speak and counting. And so we get a whistle here now with 1:13 to go here in the 4th quarter. And Pattonville on the verge of upsetting number 3 Kirkwood, as they lead it here by 10. Big Knight rushing the football, and what a defensive stance by the Pattonville Pirates, and of course their linebacker Hayden Lazier, who also had the hammer time hit, the big time hits of DJ. He's really played a solid defensive game. Also up front, DeAndre James at that defensive tackle spot, number 66. Also really solid tonight. Really been a tremendous effort from the Pattonville Pirates, DJ. They you know, you looked at those stats in the first half, you really thought Kirkwood dominated the game, but Pattonville had the lead at halftime.
They really did. I mean, Kirkwood did a great job and playing hard. They did a great job.
Sam Sanderson, big night, 4 touchdowns on the night. So 4th down now. This is Sanderson up the middle, and he gets a 1st down. How about that?
I mean, Sanderson, we know who's our offensive player of the game is.
No question about that one, right?
Oh, no question. I mean, he did. Sam Sanderson has played a well of a game.
Tremendous game for him, and we knew coming in that he was going to be something really, really special. Came into the game tonight with 11 touchdowns. It was only 3 from the lead in the area, and he's picked up 4 tonight. As DJ said, we don't know what the leader did tonight, but Sam Sanderson certainly did it. Now the Pirates are getting to the victory formation as we are under 40 seconds to go here. And so for the second year in a row, the Pattonville Pirates will defeat the Kirkwood Pioneers. And again, we want to say congratulations to our offensive player of the game, Sam Sanderson. Big night, 4 touchdowns on the night. And again, we say congratulations on the great play with our offensive player of the game, Sam Sanderson. And our defensive player of the game, DJ, is going to be Hayden Lazier from the Pattonville defense. And Hayden Lazier, of course, number 2 for the Pattonville Pirates, as time will run out on the game here. And Pattonville, DJ, upsets. That's what you call it, an upset here over number 3, Kirkwood.
Yeah, we would call it an upset, but Pattonville won't. I mean, when you talk to Coach, when you talk to the coach for Pattonville, Coach Steve Smith, he told and he said, hey, this is what we expect. You know, we expect to win this game. We can play at a high level, and we can play with anybody when they're playing at a high level. This Pattonville team came out, Kevy, and did exactly what they had to do. Kept the game close, made plays, and then when you talk about making the change in the game, when the game was coming down the backstretch, my man, who I really appreciate the way he was playing, number 2, Hayden Lazier, made an interception in the first half. To me, changed the dynamic of the game, and then came down with a big-time hammer time hit. I am telling you, when Sam Sanderson and Lazier, those guys deserve all the accolades because they brought their A game and they uplifted their team to a victory.
No question about it. He was just sensational, running with power, had the stiff arm working. He was just tremendous. And then, DJ, you talked about it, that Pattonville defense. When Kirkwood late in that third quarter, they had the 1st and goal from the 5 and couldn't get in. But that defense was standing. That defense really stepped up for them.
Yeah, and when you talk about making things happen and the line being strong and physical, the defensive line on that goal line stand for Pattonville, they really setting the message out saying, hey, this is our house. You're not just going to barge in and take food out of our refrigerator. We here to protect our house. They did an outstanding job, and they should be celebrating at a high level. They did a great job. Outstanding work by this Pattonville team.
And they are celebrating. They are the fans here. What about this crowd? What a crowd they have here. This is truly Friday Night Lights here at Pattonville, right?
And when you talk about just the spirit, Pattonville High School, starting in all their school system in Pattonville, they've done a great job. I mean, when you talk about Mosier, the principal over in the middle school, and you talk about here in the high school, it's just a culture of bringing excellence to this Pattonville school district, and they should be proud. The community of Pattonville should be proud and sticking behind these young men and women, the student athletes of the Pattonville Pirate program. Outstanding work and outstanding performance.
Tremendous effort, and I think one of the fans that talked to Raina said it so best. It's football, but you know it brings the community out, and whether it's the band or the cheerleaders and of course the football team, it's just a good time. Alumni back here, I think I'd be really, really happy here. And let's face it, Pattonville now has the same record as Kirkwood. They're both at 3-1, atop of the suburban South. 12, so they're right there, and they're going to probably get some votes too to make it into the top 10.
Well, they deserve it. I mean, being a good Pattonville being a good Kirkwood team, they deserve all the accolades that they're going to receive, because it is not like Kirkwood laid down.
No.
Kirkwood made plays, excellent athletes over there. When you talk about the triple head threat for Kirkwood, you talk about Macklin, you talk about Massey and Ferguson. They all brought their A game, and they play well. But guess what? The Pirates was not letting you come on their ship tonight and take it over. They did what they had to do to win. Great job.
They did. I guess you might even say that Sam Sanderson might have made a few walk the plank, right? He was pretty tough there, right?
Walk the plank. I like it. He did. Sam Sanderson brought his A game. He took this offense and put it on his back and did exactly what a true teammate and a true winner does. Put him on his back. Let's carry him to victory. Outstanding work. And guess what, Kevin? The Pirates found the gold.
Yes, they did. And again, of course, this is the Bommarito Prep Zone Game of the Week presented by McDonald's. And I'll tell you what an exciting game it was from the very start. I mean, the first play from scrimmage, we had the touchdown, the 72-yard run there from Sanderson. So really just an exciting game from start to finish here.
Yo, we knew the tempo was set. And they always talk about the coach say, set the tempo. Get out there, folks. When we kick it off, set the tempo. Guess what? They set it. On that first run, made the play. And then the second play of the game, touchdown. We knew what was going to happen. It was going to be something special brewing here in the Pirates' house.
And I think everything was what we expected. We heard about on the Kirkwood side. We heard about the great receiver Massey, and he certainly showed us what he could do. And their quarterback, Wise, he was had a tremendous night as well to go along.
It is just so great to see all this great talent here in St. Louis. And you know what? And I'm happy to see Barry Odom making a concerted effort from the University of Missouri to come and get this great talent. That's what I'm talking about, because I would love to see these guys play at another level, and I don't have to go far to see it.
No doubt about it. And again, you really appreciate it, because no question about it, two well-coached teams tonight, DJ.
No doubt about it. And, Kirkwood has nothing to be ashamed of, because they played a very good Pattonville team. Pattonville just played well tonight and beat them and made plays when they had to make plays. That's what it's all about, making the plays when you have to make the plays, and that's how you win a game.
Steve Smith made some gutsy calls, too, for Pattonville tonight. He took some, he made some calls.
He's the captain of the ship. You know what I'm saying? So he had to do it, and the players responded. Congratulations to Pattonville.
All right, the Bommarito Prep Zone. The Pattonville Pirates 42 and the Kirkwood Pioneers 32. And we're going to be having some interviews coming up in just a little bit here too, DJ, and looking forward
Andre,
to that.
can you hear me?
And so we'll stand by and be looking out for that. And again, what a night. Sam Sanderson will have to get the official totals on his yardage for the night. And so we'll get that taken care of and looking forward to that. And we want to pass along to you the offensive player of the game again. Of course, the elite offensive player of the game, the Elite Academy's Sam Sanderson. And Raina Ray is standing by now with some special guests. Raina, take it away.
Game. Congratulations for being the offensive player of the game. Hey, sorry. Mm-hmm. You had a great game. Congratulations for being the defensive player of the game.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? An interception, a crazy hit. Talk about that hit.
I was just trying to do my job. Everybody was going down the field, just trying to back it up, make sure he didn't get a touchdown.
That's it. There you have it. The Kansas City, sponsored by the Kansas City Sponsored by the Kansas City St. Louis Carpenters Regional District Council. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How about Hayden Lazier?